Right now in 10, gunfire on Madison's west side. A person reportedly shot multiple times at a west side home. We're live at the scene with what we know.
And a game changer. That's what one Madison school board member is calling a brand new vaccine mandate for staff.
That's all coming up on News Street now at 10. Right now, Madison police are at the scene of a shooting just off Raymond Road. We've been told a person was shot multiple times.
The call came in just before 7 o'clock tonight. Our Madeline O'Neill has been at the scene, and she joins us now live with what she's learned. Maddie?
Right, we are right where police say the shooting happened, just a block off of Raymond Road on Harley Drive. They say it happened about 7 o'clock tonight, and police are still here tonight investigating. This road is closed off. There is police tape, but this is still really early in the investigation. We just caught up with the police chief, who said officers responded to reports of shots fired inside a house here on Harley Drive. There, they found one person who was shot multiple times, who needed medical care. Police Chief Sean Barnes says he isn't able to comment on the status of that person right now.
I can just simply say that it doesn't appear to be random and that there's no danger to the apparent community. We did do a neighborhood canvass and talk to all the neighbors and reassured them as to what was going on here, and there seemed to be no other danger to anyone in this particular community at this time.
Barnes wasn't able to comment on exactly how many people were inside the house at the time of the shooting, but says everyone was cooperating with the investigation. So again, we know one person shot multiple times here on Harley Drive tonight. Police still here investigating tonight. They hope to have more information to release to us soon.
Madeline O'Neill reporting live tonight. Maddie, thank you. A vote tonight in the Madison School District approves a mandate for all employees to get a COVID-19 vaccine.
Now, that vote came earlier this evening. Brady Mallory joins us now with some timelines and details on tonight's vote. Brady?
Well, staff in the Madison School District have exactly 5 weeks to show proof of COVID vaccination. Nearly a month after the district's board passed a resolution calling for mandatory staff vaccinations, the district has approved the plan. It requires all staff, contractors, and volunteers to get the shot by November 1st. Board member Nikki Vandermeulen has been an outspoken supporter of the mandate. Here's what she said just moments before the unanimous vote in favor.
I just want to thank everyone who worked on this, and there are a lot of people who did, because this is really an important strategy and an important mitigation strategy along with all our others. But this is a major game changer, and I just thank everyone on that.
District leaders say communication on the mandate will go out tomorrow. They will be able to upload their vaccination status on an online platform as soon as next week. Now, if staff have questions about the mandate, they'll get a chance to ask them. The Madison Teachers Union, MTI, will hold virtual Q&A sessions tomorrow and on Wednesday.
Well, Brady, thank you. And Wisconsin DHS finally approves booster Pfizer shots for many of us in the state. Some of the big jobs that qualify for the booster, based on today's announcement, include first responders, teachers, corrections workers, and grocery store employees. Public Health Madison Dane County tells us they have enough of the Pfizer shot to give out boosters and vaccinate anyone who hasn't already started the process.
Please get the shots, and it can save your life. It can save the lives of those around you, and it's easy, accessible, and it's free.
President Biden receiving his COVID booster shot today on live television. The president got his first 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine back in January. Says the First Lady will get her booster shot soon as well. And the president, not the only politician to get his booster shot today. The Senate's top Republican, Mitch McConnell, says he received his 3rd dose on the Senate floor. He called it an easy decision. Now, if you're not sure if you qualify for that extra shot or have any questions about the booster, simply download our Channel 3000 News app in the App Store for all you need to know.
New at 10, former Milwaukee Police Chief Alfonso Morales will be the next top cop in Fitchburg. Fitchburg's Police and Fire Commission recommended Morales as police chief tonight in a 3-2 vote. He was named a finalist for the position in July when he was still working on a settlement with the city of Milwaukee over the way he was fired as the head of that department. Fitchburg's former police chief left the post after being promoted to city administrator. To weather now, Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joins us with your certified most accurate forecast.
It was a beautiful day today. In fact, warmer than normal, and that trend will continue for at least a few more days. Let's take a look at the time lapse from the WISC-TV Skycam showing bright sunshine all day today across southern Wisconsin. Just a few clouds passing over during the afternoon, but even as we headed into the evening, it was clear. Now, there was a cold front that came through with that little patch of clouds, and temperatures have actually cooled off, but no precipitation with those clouds right now. Low temperatures this morning started out in the 40s north of Madison, mid-50s here in town, low 60s to the south. Janesville hit a high of 90. Madison topped out at 83. But temperatures are cooler to the north and east where that cold front came through a little bit earlier in the afternoon. And you can see the effect right now. Here in Madison, we're at 60 degrees, but to the north and east, temperatures are in the 50s, already down to 50 in Wautoma, but it's still in the mid-60s over southwestern Wisconsin. The air, though, drying out in the wake of that cold front. So by tomorrow morning here in Madison, we'll drop to about 51 degrees. Look for a high tomorrow of 76. Not quite as warm as today. We'll be back in the 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. I'll have more in the forecast in just a few minutes.
It's like Saturday nights, Friday nights. It's just a racetrack, up and down, racetrack.
Frustration and fear from those who walk or drive along East Washington Avenue. That's where there were 2 more crashes over the weekend, sending at least 2 people to the hospital. The first took place Saturday night when street racers blew a red light, causing a 4-car crash. The second crash happened near Zaire Road last night. A man who saw last night's crash says whatever the city is doing isn't working.
We're planning on people being responsible to stop things, then we're in trouble. Because people are just not going to be responsible. So we need to enforce rules. That's how you get people to be responsible. We need to enforce rules, and the stick usually works better than the carrot.
The mayor's office says cars have been slowing down on East Wash, but police say they are still gathering data on how many citations have been handed down on that road in recent months.
Madison police are also dealing with more car thefts this year and more items being stolen from them, too. From 2016 to 2019, at least 24 guns were reported stolen from cars each year in Madison. One year as high as 43. Well, you see in 2020, that number jumped to 90. So far this year, more guns have been stolen from vehicles than in all of 2019, with 15 last month alone. Madeline O'Neill has more on data from police showing cars are about the worst place you can keep a gun.
Oh, it's a fun job. I enjoy coming to work every day. I get to bring my dog.
While Brett Fankhauser and Olive can be pretty easygoing.
It's a pretty laid-back atmosphere.
They take a hard stance when it comes to security.
Where the guns are, there's bars, there's a steel door, then there's alarms.
Fankhauser is a longtime manager here at Deerfield Pistol and Archery Center, where they sell these lock boxes and offer advice to keep guns safe.
There it goes.
That's open and available to anyone.
And keep your gun secure, right? Don't leave your gun in your car. Your car is not secure.
Tethers like these can keep lock boxes and guns more safe in a car. But at the end of the day, Fankhauser says a gun is less likely to be stolen when you're carrying it or have it secured at home.
I think it's very, very dangerous.
Madison Police Chief Sean Barnes calls firearm thefts from cars a crime of opportunity. More available during the pandemic, with people not leaving as often to notice anything suspicious.
People just get lucky doing break-ins, and they look for weapons in places where weapons may be, whether it's a dresser drawer or a glove compartment or underneath the seat of a car.
In Madison, data shows the majority of reported firearms stolen, about 78% since 2016, came out of cars.
That is a very serious concern.
Dane County District Attorney Ishmael Ozan says based on referrals in the county, it's kids who are often breaking into cars and stealing things.
That also means that, these guns, these firearms are being now put in the hands of juveniles. And that's really a recipe for disaster.
We read through all available MPD reports of firearms stolen from autos so far this year. Most left the gun under a car seat, in the glove box, or the center console.
Cars make horrible gun safes.
One victim reports he locks his car, quote, 99 out of 100 times, but must have forgotten. Rarely were guns returned. Even more rarely were the culprits found. In one report, the stolen gun was recovered in Chicago, used to commit another crime.
Once the gun's out there, it's out there, and obviously the people that steal it are not the people you want to have your gun.
One final reminder from Fankhauser. Even when your gun isn't in your grasp, the responsibility to keep it safe is still in your hands.
And be responsible with it. When it gets stolen and it goes in the hands of people that aren't that, and they use them to hurt somebody, and then if you ever find out that it's your gun that did it, that's going to be a weight on your mind.
That's our Madeline O'Neill reporting. The recent data we got might still change because the police department is behind in typing up reports. Chief Barnes expects the trend of firearm thefts from vehicles to decline as we return to some sense of normalcy after the pandemic. Murders are on the rise across the country. The FBI releasing its 2020 crime report today. It shows the number of homicides increased nearly 30% from 2019, the largest single-year jump since the agency began tracking these crimes back in the 1960s. Several large cities, New York, Chicago, New Orleans, didn't even submit data. The U.S. government inching closer to a government shutdown as early as the end of this week.
Republicans in the Senate blocked a bill tonight to fund the government and suspend the debt ceiling. The bill had previously passed along party lines in the House.
Keeping the government open and preventing a default is vital to our country's future, and we'll be taking further action to prevent this from happening this week.
If Congress cannot pass funding by the end of the day on Thursday, much of the government will stop operating. The White House says public health agencies will be exempt from a possible shutdown. A looming shutdown isn't stopping President Biden from trying to get his infrastructure bill across the finish line. CBS News is reporting the president spoke with Senator Schumer and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi this afternoon. Last month, Pelosi said she would have a vote on the $1 trillion bill by today, but said over the weekend she won't bring it to the floor until she knows she has the votes. New tonight, the White House is taking a new step to protect an Obama-era immigration program. DHS is beginning a process to place the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program in the Federal Registry. DACA was originally implemented through a memo. The program protects undocumented immigrants brought to the U.S. as children from deportation.
After weeks of testimony and jury deliberation, R. Kelly has been convicted on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. Kelly pleaded not guilty to all charges, but prosecutors claimed he used bodyguards and other employees to run his criminal enterprise.
Today's guilty verdict forever brands R. Kelly as a predator who used his fame and fortune to prey on the young, the vulnerable, and the voiceless for his own sexual gratification.
Kelly's defense team argued the accusations were made by disgruntled exes who were after his fortune. He still has more legal problems ahead of him. He faces more sex-related charges in both Illinois and Minnesota. Still ahead at 10, how the focus is shifting in a manhunt for Gabby Petito's missing fiancé.
Plus, officials are looking for answers into what caused an Amtrak train to go off the rails. What they're looking for after the break.
HD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do.
Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. 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 And you. By offering affordable Medicare plans with special perks just for you. Because we all want a Medicare plan that puts you first.
Just outside of a town called Basic is Basic Lake, where families gather together for some basic fun. And if you have the 2021 Nissan Rogue with 5 drive modes, you can climb above Basic and find a trail where no one else goes. The 2021 Nissan Rogue. anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $42.62 on select models.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry, now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Tomorrow morning, we have a Time for Kids lesson for parents.
Chris Reese teaches you how to spot signs of stress as your kids settle back into school.
And summer-like feels could be seeing some change towards the weekend. Chris Reese will have your forecast tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Federal investigators are still combing through wreckage tonight of a deadly train derailment over the weekend. This was Amtrak's Empire Builder route that originates in Chicago, passes through our area. The NTSB says it's reviewing onboard videos and data from the train's black box. 141 passengers and at least 16 crew members were on board when 8 cars derailed in rural Montana on Saturday. 3 people died.
We have experts that are studying the camera footage frame by frame to make sure that we see exactly what the engineer saw or maybe didn't see.
Federal investigators say they should have a preliminary report on their investigation in about 30 days.
The man who tried to assassinate President Reagan in 1981 could be free next year. The DOJ says it has reached a deal with John Hinckley Jr. for an unconditional release. 40 years ago, Hinckley shot and wounded Reagan outside a Washington, D.C. hotel. He has been out of a mental hospital since 2016. If approved by a judge, the agreement would go into effect next June. The FBI is shifting its focus in its search for Brian Laundrie. Authorities went to his parents' home in Florida today to collect personal items to help with DNA matching. Over the weekend, Laundrie's fiancée, Gabby Petito, was laid to rest in New York. Dozens of miners are trapped underground in Ontario. Mining company Vale says it's working on getting them out after they got stuck yesterday afternoon. The company says the miners are safe and using a secondary ladder system.
In more local news, people around the state are honoring lives affected by cancer tonight. This is a look at the Lights of Hope across America. This is a display at the state capitol. That's hundreds of bags lit up, decorated with the names of those who have fought cancer. Organizers say the display is a visual reminder of why the fight against cancer needs to be a priority for the state and national lawmakers.
They are no longer bags. I hate it when people call them bags because they become our heart and soul. We decorate them in honor and memory of people that we loved.
The setup was organized by the American Cancer Society's Cancer Action Network, which is marking its 20th anniversary later this year. Dane County putting $10 million toward a new crisis triage center. The building, the biggest item on County Executive Joe Parisi's 2022 budget proposal. It'd be a one-stop shop to divert behavioral health challenges away from the criminal justice system and expand recovery services. The 2021 budget included $300,000 to plan the center.
TikTok has hit a new milestone, 1 billion monthly active users. It's one of the first apps not owned by Facebook or Google to have an audience that big. The short-form video app's popularity has surged during the pandemic, and TikTok has maintained its popularity despite rivals Instagram, YouTube, and Snapchat launching copycat products over the past year. Gary's back with a look at your certified most accurate forecast.
And this is our great one. We had a beautiful day today. The time lapse from the Queen Bee Radio Skycam in Platteville shows clear skies for almost the entire day today. We had bright sunshine over the entire state, and as we headed towards sunset, skies remained clear. But that will allow temperatures to drop off pretty quickly. 3 things you need to know for our forecast. Today we're in the 80s. Tomorrow will be mild with temperatures dropping back into the middle 70s, but we're back up into the 80s for Wednesday and probably Thursday as well, with dry weather expected through Friday morning. We'll see some chances for a shower or even a thunderstorm as we head into the weekend. The tropics remain pretty active. Hurricane Sam continuing in the southern portion of the Atlantic Ocean, but there are a couple of areas of potential development as well as another area farther to the north. Sam is a powerful hurricane. Maximum sustained winds 120 miles per hour with gusts to 150, moving to the northwest at 9 miles per hour. Now, the forecast from the National Hurricane Center takes it in a northwesterly direction with top winds of about 130 miles per hour, Category 4 by early Wednesday morning. But then the storm maintains major hurricane status as it passes to the east of Bermuda and then heads to the northeast still as a Category 3 hurricane by 7 p.m. Saturday. Here's the U.S. coastline, and it looks like we will be spared any kind of an impact from Sam. However, some high waves are certainly a possibility as it continues to churn up the waters of the Atlantic as it heads northward into the early part of next week. High temperatures today. This looks like a summertime map. Temperatures in the upper 90s over much of western Kansas, 90s all the way up to the U.S.-Canadian border. Just south of us, temperatures were around 90. In fact, Janesville topped out at 90. Madison hit 83. Cooler weather started to move southward during the afternoon. That kept temperatures in northern Wisconsin into the 70s. And that cooler air is settled southward a little bit. The upper level winds right now from the north and northwest, bringing just a little shot of cooler air. But much of the northern part of the country, very quiet. Not much in the way of cloud cover and certainly no precipitation. Here's the cold front I was talking about. As it dropped to the south, winds shifted to the northeast and have dropped temperatures now to the 60s around here, but to the north, temperatures are mainly in the 50s. But the air is pretty dry, so we'll cool off pretty quickly for tonight. Look for a low of about 50, but tomorrow we're back up to 76 degrees under mostly sunny skies, and the 7 to 10 day forecast calls for highs in the 80s for Wednesday and Thursday. Friday will be in the upper 70s. There'll be a chance for a shower in the afternoon, a slight chance. Better chances for rain over the weekend, some showers, perhaps even a thunderstorm on Sunday, with the highest rain chances Sunday and Monday, and then next week the rain chances go away and temperatures are back up around 70 degrees.
And coming up in sports, the Bucks are back on the hardwood while the Deer say they're not satisfied with just that one ring. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Bad City moving. You haven't seen moves like these before.
It's Chevy Truck Month, and it's time to add the perfect accessories to your new Chevy. Make it bolder. Make it work harder. Make it your own. Find new possibilities. Find new roads. Get great offers from GM Financial and $1,750 cash allowance on Silverado 1500 Crew Cab pickups. Plus, now during Truck Month, get a $1,000 accessory allowance towards the purchase of eligible accessories. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Your pipes need to loosen up. Your furnace needs to chill out. No more Freon for your AC. You don't need a working ceiling fan. Nothing can stop me from causing problems in your home. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
That's right, Pesky. Your problems are plunged.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices, which means they need even more speed. Switch to Spectrum Internet and get the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits for just $44.99 a month, with a free modem and free security suite included. Call 833-546-4499. When it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Plus, download the free Spectrum TV app and watch on your devices. Switch to Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-546-4499. The fact is, Spectrum has the best services at the best price. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract. Call 833-546-4499.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right. Visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Bad City moving. You haven't
is back. Well, the season officially begins in 3 weeks, but the road to repeat for the Bucks tips off tomorrow at training camp. Today was media day for the reigning world champs, and the talk was all about turning that one ring into this season and not waiting another 50 years to celebrate. And the squad, well, they're up for that challenge.
We have great competitors, and I think when you have that, then you can kind of sleep and know that that competitors can fight human nature and can fight the, what might be complacency or anything like that, because they want to go out and win.
It's a challenge. I think we have to find a way to stay hungry, not be satisfied by what we accomplished last year, to find a way to do it again.
Struggling might be the most positive way to describe the Wisconsin offense right now. Against Notre Dame, Graham Mertz turned the ball over 5 times, and the Irish turned that into 31 points. Not a winning formula. And then there's the third downs. UW converted just 1 third down all game. Self-inflicted wounds aren't going to get the job done, and Paul Chryst knows his team has to clean it up fast.
We've got enough talent to be a good team, and right now we're doing something as a team. We're doing some things that make it harder to win. Not impossible, but it really makes it hard.
I'm not worried about the past. All I'm focused on is Michigan. Obviously, you have to learn from Notre Dame, Penn State, and make sure it doesn't happen again. But I'm not focused on dwelling on the past. All I'm focused on is the future and trusting my process.
Meanwhile, the Packers are coming down from their high of winning in walk-off fashion last night against the Niners. San Fran left Aaron Rodgers 37 seconds to play with, and it was 37 seconds too much. The reigning MVP drove the Pack into field goal range, and then Mason Crosby took it from there. And that game-winning kick gave the team a little boost as they prepare for the Steelers.
It's a confidence booster. Anytime you go into a team that is one of the premier teams in this league, into a hostile environment that had a playoff type atmosphere. It was a team that's 2-0 in their home opener. I thought the fans were really into the game. I think that definitely gives you confidence, but ultimately you got to go back to work.
And after dropping their first match of the year, the Badger volleyball team fell 3 spots in the latest coaches poll. Wisconsin is now ranked 5th in the country behind Texas, Pittsburgh, Louisville, and Purdue. Friday, UW welcomes 7th-ranked Minnesota to the Fieldhouse. We're back after this.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. Habish, Habish, and Rotier, we fight for what's right.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopco Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see. Right now, get 40% off frames with any lens purchase.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available ProPower onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
Can you get this? I don't have my wallet.
Oh, really? It's funny how that always happens.
Yeah, it's funny.
With BMO Harris, you don't need your wallet. You can get money from any BMO ATM using your phone.
Uh-oh, looks like someone can buy their own tacos.
You could also pay them back with Zelle.
So many ways for you to pay.
Awesome.
Order for BMO.
Ooh, tacos, banking. Some things are made to be mobile.
That feeling you get when your phone is your wallet. That's the BMO effect. And right now, open a new BMO Harris account online in just 5 minutes.
This is Iowa. We just haven't been properly introduced. Say hello to the place where rolling hills meets low bills, where our fields, inside and out, are always growing, and where the fun is just getting started. This is Iowa. So, when are you coming to see us?
Menards has everything you need for your furry or feathered friends. Train your dog without a leash safely and easily with a Sport Dog remote training collar. Designed by hunters and dog trainers like you. All Sport Dog products are 11% off. Keep a beautiful variety of birds coming back to your feeder with Enchanted Garden Black Oil Sunflower Seeds, or choose from our great selection. All Enchanted Garden bird seeds are 11% off. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Help us collect 6,000 kids' winter coats during Coats for Kids.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
Well, the Bucs playoff run this summer wasn't only good for fans of the team, it was great for businesses. Visit Milwaukee estimates the Bucs title brought $57 million to the city. A majority of that came over 2 weeks in July during the NBA Finals, when there was an 82% occupancy rate for downtown hotels.
And the Brewers will get their postseason run started next week. The Brewers fans will also soon pack the Deer District. Bucs owners say they plan to host playoff parties for Brewer fans, and the Brewers, of course, clinched the NL Central just yesterday. Championship gear already selling out at the stadium store. Well, let's go to Gary. Final check of the forecast.
Well, right now, skies are clear across southern Wisconsin. Temperatures are starting to drop off pretty quickly. Here in Madison, we're still at 60 degrees, but notice to the north and east, those temperatures are in the mid-50s, already down to 50 in Wautoma, 49 in Black River Falls. And with the air being dry, notice the dew point temperatures. They were around 60 earlier today, dropped to 49 in Madison, mid-40s over Dodge County. So that's that drier air coming in. That'll drop our low temperature to about 51 here in Madison. Look for clear skies overnight, sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 76. Then we're up to 82 Wednesday, 80 on Thursday, and then look for some rain chances as we head toward the weekend, especially Sunday into Monday. Temperatures will be still slightly above average. We should be around 70 right now and in the upper 60s by early next week. So you can see our temperatures right in line with that, and actually a little bit of a warm up toward the end of next week as the rain goes away and we see another dry period moving in.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.